If you like talking,
Women.
Ladies,
men,
topic,
Conversations.
and occasional uninformed politics,
multiple talking women is for you.
Hit it!
I'm your host, Lana Brown.
And I'm your co-host, Felicity Bramblebush. And welcome to Multiple Talking Women.
Our guest today is Patty Guggenheim.
Now, do you like to be called?
Yeah, Patricia.
Patricia.
For you, Patricia.
Okay.
You can call me Pats
All right.
and whatever you want. Tracy or something.
You want me to call you Tracy?
No, whatever you think.
She will. She'll take you seriously.
Do people sometimes call you Tracy?
It's like kind of my nighttime name.
A nighttime name.
I know what she's saying. Now, for people who haven't had the luscious luxury of seeing Pat's Guggenheim, which I'm sure most people have, but I just want to paint a quick picture. She's youthful and glowing. Her smile is like she cares about things, but for real. Because when I'm smiling, usually I'm very dead sometimes inside, and hers is real.
Your skin is glowing, and I know exactly why. Because you're a big star. And when you're a big star, your skin glows.
Well, I also think she enjoys the craft of what she does.
I think our skin is very similar.
I wouldn't agree. I wouldn't agree with that. No, but seriously, you are on a show, wildly popular, incredible show.
Can I say the name of it?
Okay.
She-Hulk.
Yeah, make sure you get that.
Hulk.
Yeah.
It is an empowering show in the Marvel universe about women taking over that powerful side of themselves for once.
Yeah.
You know, I watched the show.
Oh,
I
good.
did.
Oh,
and
thank you.
I was amazed because your character, her name is
Madison.
Madison. Sin meaning she is sinful.
Well, yeah. I mean, there's some hidden meanings there.
I don't understand how someone so beautiful could possibly sin.
That's how they
For
lure
me,
you in.
ugly people sin and beautiful people.
I do have a question. Have you ever sinned?
It's literally
Because you
impossible.
seem very, put together.
I've been attacked for being too perfect.
You know, and that's what we love about her. You know, you just got to take her with a large grain of the entire Sahara Desert of salts. Now, when you perform in this television program, you chartered this bubbly personality. How similar is Madison? And by the way, it's not C-N-S-I-N, it says Y-N.
Okay.
Okay. N-N.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, that's part of it, you know?
And whose choice was that? Was that your choice?
What, the spelling of the name?
When you are cast on a TV show, do you get to choose what your name is?
No. No. Which is...
Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know
I
that.
didn't
I thought
know
for
that
sure
either.
you choose your character
that,
when you're
Monica
on a TV show.
and Rachel
Yes.
and Phoebe were like, I would prefer
Yeah, absolutely.
For
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
For
I
sure.
give them that.
Chandler. You think he came in with that?
Because they're artists. I can't begin to understand
Who
what
would
artists
write it?
do.
Let's just
gonna
say
learn a
She-Hulk
lot.
looks like Paula on a night after bagging 10 guys.
She really does. She's
Paula gets
never
around.
looked better. I don't know what has happened. Maybe it's because you're here. You know.
But let's get back to this question.
Okay, so
is Patricia Guggenheim anything like this? Ebullient lady on screens.
Yes.
Oh.
A little bit. More so in college.
Oh.
But every once in a while, she'll come out in the now times, post-college. But, and to answer your question, I did not create Madison's name.
Okay.
That was the writer Melissa Hunter.
Melissa Hunter. Did she
She's
create her name?
She did. She wrote the episode.
Did she create her name?
She created her name.
But did she create Melissa Hunter? as
That's
her
what I'm
own name?
asking.
Did she create her own name? You mean when she was born?
I'm trying to understand
Okay.
how
Names?
you people operate.
Okay.
And I want to start at the beginning.
Yes.
Do you make up your own
Oh,
name?
well, maybe because you choose your parents, right? When you're born.
That's not.
Unless you're Adam and
Jesus.
Eve, which she knows a lot about.
Yeah, no, that's
Well-
actually Jesus makes that choice.
Oh, you think Jesus gives you your
I
name?
don't think I'm absolutely certain of it.
Oh, okay. Well, I believe it's different than you. That
You'll come around.
that you choose your parents. So you choose your parents based on...
What do you mean, like you're flying around?
Your energy is
yeah,
in
like
the atmosphere.
your soul, your spirit, your whatever is flying around until you're like, okay, I want to come through. I want these two. And then you pick your parents. And I think it's because, you know, we all have different life journeys, things we want to like do in life and learn and grow. And we all want a chance to like make our generation of us better.
True.
So you choose...
Were you educated on some sort of
I completely
farm
agree with her.
or in a
She's
forest?
speaking truth.
I don't know.
It's nature.
And oh God.
It's evolution.
See, you can't trust anything you don't learn inside four walls with no
I
windows.
always feel like there's multiple fairy babies around me.
They want to come out.
They want to come out, but
I'm
blocking
happening? What is happening here today?
Well, what I think is important is that she is here. So Christ,
Okay.
or the Christ
So
child, or
however it
whoever it was,
was.
birthed her out, and
Yeah,
then she
and
chose her
then-
parents.
Yeah, and then you
And you're
choose.
here.
Yeah, you choose your name.
And so,
then
you mentioned college.
Yeah, I went to college.
I also did.
You did.
I went to a women's university in the Panama Canal, and I majored in women's journalism.
Wow.
Where did you go?
To Indiana.
You sound so competitive.
I know.
Well, it was really hard to get into. And to get there, physically, literally get there.
Yeah, that's kind of remote. I mean,
It
that's,
was remote.
You sail there?
Yes. Yeah, we had a skipper and everything on the ship. I had my trunk filled with books and things to learn. But back to Patricia.
How old are you, Lana?
So many different ages, all molded into one. So you went to college, and that was a fun time.
That was a very fun time.
You let loose.
I really did.
Did you choose straight from God's path? It sounds like.
Oh, for sure.
And do you feel like you're on your way back?
No.
Well, in
You'll
her
get there.
way, she's on her way back to the beautiful
No,
path of...
Yeah, I think I'm on God's path. But maybe we have different definitions of
Sure,
what that is.
and
There's
that's
only
allowed.
one. Well,
That's
there's only
allowed.
one, but you'll come
That's
around.
allowed.
You'll come around.
That's allowed.
You'll come around.
That's allowed.
You'll come around.
That's allowed.
You'll come
It's all
around.
good.
You'll come around.
So,
So you were also in a movie called Donner Party.
Donor party.
Donner Party.
Donor party.
like the doner
donor.
kebab, it's like a Middle Eastern kebab meat.
Like sperm donors.
Oh.
Are you okay? Talking about sperm?
I use a sperm mask.
I get really I get upset. Speaking of sperm, because I'm. Am I allowed to talk about this?
Are you asking me? Mm-hmm. When have I ever been in control of what you people talk
I
about?
spent a good part of the morning cleaning sperm from my bathroom. We were late to mass because of so much sperm in my bathroom.
Wow.
My husband was in there for hours. I was banging on the door, and I could not get him out. And when he finally left the bathroom, do you know what I found in there?
Sperm?
And I know why, too, because he has attractions to people in
double
church
ARP
and certain
magazine.
things. He has to get it out of his body.
A what magazine?
Double ARP.
AA.
That's right.
He likes older people.
So when you speak of sperm, that's where my head goes, and that was
Sure,
personal.
that
and
seems
it's
normal.
emotional, and that's why I checked in with our producer.
He pleased himself with the AARP before going to church.
That's
so
good.
now back to our guest. She has this beautiful smile and giggle. So Donor Party is
Yes.
about donors, and you were
Yeah.
pregnant in the movie.
I was pregnant.
And you wore
by
prostheses.
Congratulations.
It was in the movie, not in real life.
I'm confused.
So
They put a fake
fake belly on me, like I was
Oh my
9
goodness.
months pregnant
Oh
in
my
the
goodness.
movie.
Are you barren?
No. I actually froze some eggs. They're on ice. I got babies on ice.
No, that's...
They're ice skating away.
Well,
I
they're
don't
in Beverly
follow.
Hills.
I don't follow.
Okay.
So, yeah. So the movie, in the movie, I'm fake preg.
Okay.
But the whole plot of the movie is to get someone pregnant with multiple donors available.
Are there other famous people in the movie?
Yeah, Malin Ackerman is the main character.
Sweden.
Oh, gosh, I love
Yes,
her.
she's
I love her.
gorgeous.
She's just a
Inside
she's,
and out.
She's a goddess.
She's goddess.
Do you think we
inside.
could get her on this podcast?
Yeah.
I have hooks with her. Connections.
Hooks. You have hooks.
Connections.
I've never heard it called hooks.
So when you're at your level of artistry, stardom, what is next on the docket? Do you think you might be a judge on The Voice? I love that show. I love that show.
I would love to do that, but I am not a good singer.
You don't have to be.
Oh,
You're just
really?
good at noticing
You
other
just have to
people
have
singing.
taste?
Yeah, and you
Then
have
I'll do
taste,
it.
clearly.
I think you should do
Then
that.
I'll do it.
You have taste. Now, what is the difference between your acting process for Madison and the donor party character?
Oh, that's a good question.
Thank you.
Madison felt very easy to me because I know that person inside
Right.
and out.
How do you know her? She's not real.
She's just me.
She said
She's a
she was a lot like her in
Yes.
college. If
It's
you were
a
listening,
few-
Felicity, take
Acting.
notes, do what you
It's
have to do, but
acting,
I
keep
just
up.
don't understand acting.
So, yeah, so it's like playing a few degrees of yourself in either direction. So,
And if you couldn't see, she was kind of making there was a knob in front of her and twisting it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's her. See?
appreciate
yeah,
that
you
visual.
get it now. That's her
Okay.
artistic sense in her brain.
Okay.
And then where did the knob go for the donor party?
so the knob went somewhere I've never been, which
Oh, I
is
wanna-
pregnant.
Okay.
So I had to
Oh,
kind of
thank you.
figure out what
Okay.
it's like to
Okay.
be a 9-month pregnant woman.
Fucking nightmare.
Did you have hemorrhoids?
I did not play it as though I was concerned about the hemorrhoids.
She played a happy pregnant woman.
I did. It was kind of like she's a woman who's 9 months pregnant, but also like just still wants to party and wear heels.
Right.
You know,
Living
like
it.
a Rihanna.
I love. Yes, I love that. I love
so
that.
like someone who still wants to like, we're not gonna miss the events because we're pregnant.
Okay.
But
I
did have
was
to-
like this. I went to every Republican convention pregnant. I've
She
been
did.
pregnant
That seems
12
like really good
times.
energy for a
You
fetus.
can't listen. I go there, and when they play, you know that song they always
Born
play,
in the
Born in the U.S. Stop me from dancing. Just try.
It's pretty good. I mean, she's a really good dancer.
Her husband's a senator.
Oh my God.
I know.
Royalty.
Well, thank you.
And my partner and I did create a child, and the whole thing was a nightmare. The
Yeah?
pregnancy was fucking nightmare. I had to drink spoons of water, and I would still throw up. He was 11 pounds.
Oh, it's
It sounded
I
like
thought
you said
steal. I thought that you
throw
had
up.
to
Yeah.
steal.
I steal.
Okay.
Well, I'm sorry. I have a dialect.
It's
I'm sorry
okay.
that I wasn't
You don't
raised.
I'm sorry
Apologize.
too.
So it's really fun that you're playing a different version.
Yeah,
and
so
I think
that
a
was
lot of
fun.
women are going to see it and be like, I want that, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Can we hear a little bit what Madison sounds like? Can you talk to us like her?
Oh yeah, sure. I don't know. Like, what do you guys want to talk about?
Tell us about.
Invite us to a
so-
party. Invite us to a party as Madison.
Okay, so there's a party later. You guys should absolutely come. There's gonna be kegs. There's gonna be eggs because it's at 9 a.m.
So
Eggs.
What are you doing to? I noticed something's happening to your face.
Oh, sure.
What is that?
Just acting.
It's acting. You interrupted
acting.
it. You interrupted her acting. It's very rude.
I'm so sorry to
Yeah,
interrupt.
no, it's interesting. I've never been around someone who just wants to pull apart each part of the process like this. It's fascinating.
It's
it kind of stops you in your tracks.
Well, you know, it's important to share.
Sure.
I don't
I'm
like parties,
transparent.
but if there was a party with kegs and eggs, I would possibly be down.
She would.
You get your protein.
Yeah. I'm picturing hard-boiled eggs.
Wasted.
That's what I have a hard-boiled egg with every meal.
She has a snack.
Yeah. I don't know if they have hard boiled.
They wouldn't have that at the party?
It's more like a vat of scrambleds.
Ooh.
I'm out.
Well, you know.
I'm out.
So, what is a role that you know, we know that you play lots of roles, and we also know that you teach roles. You teach acting.
Oh,
Is not a role the same as acting?
sorry for the long pause. What?
I was also very, very confused.
You
We
teach,
hear that you
don't
teach-
you teach some improvisations?
Oh, sure. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, at the Groundlings
Yes.
Theater
Yes.
on Melrose.
Okay. I've seen this.
Poinsettia.
Corner of Melrose and Poinsettia.
Lana
Yeah.
and I actually met at a community theater.
We did.
Oh, wow.
We were the best in the class, and I was like, I don't care our differences. We're
Were
going to
you
be.
doing a production?
Of Cats.
Yeah, we were doing a little town production of Cats.
Jellicle
a little
Cats?
town.
I was in. We were all Angelical Cats.
Yeah, we were.
We were not. We didn't each. We didn't have our own big role. Like none of us were the main ones. We were the backgrounds Angelicals
Cool.
in leotards.
God, I'd love to see pictures
Lots
of
of
that.
power.
Did you ever perform in a musical? Is that what you do at the Groundlings? You do musicals?
There are musical improvisers. I'm not known for that.
What are you known? What are you known for?
Just the acting part.
Roles.
Yeah, yeah. Unless you want to see bad singing, which I can do.
I bet it would be good even if it was
I bet
bad
it would
from
be
you.
But there are
Great.
some fantastic musical improvisers there who.
Well, don't sell yourself short. This interview is about you. This interview
No,
is
this
about.
interview is about you right
Could
there.
fool me. Could fool me. Can you teach us a improv game or workshop?
Yeah, sure. So,
Teach us a workshop.
You know what I mean.
You've screwed up.
so I'm sure you guys have
screwed up
heard.
her
It's
words.
almost like she has a dialect, isn't it?
I'm sure you guys have heard yes and.
No.
No, I haven't.
No, but.
No, but.
No.
Yes and is how you improvise.
Okay.
It's you take the information, you agree to add to you agree with
Okay.
it. And then you add to it.
Yes.
So
And tell
you're
us
not
more.
you're not just saying, You're adding something
You
to
have
it.
to agree with anything that person says.
You can disagree, but it has to stay true to the scene.
So if I were to say to Felicity, if I were to start a scene and
Yeah.
I said, Jesus isn't real, she has to say, yeah, that's true.
Is that what I have to say? Because I
In the
I
in
will,
the
I
No,
will,
because
I
if
will
you're
not. I'm
being-
terrible at roles.
Well, you can play a character who has a point of view who disagrees, but then you have to add to it.
Interesting.
I feel like it's just a fast path to.
if you're
devil.
playing a character, you
It
get free
is.
passes. That's the fun of it.
But that's why it's fun.
But
I think you
God
really,
made me. I wouldn't want to step on his toes. That's not what I was put here to do. So
I think his toes are
thanks,
big enough to handle
thanks,
it.
but no thanks.
I agree.
Thanks,
I
but-
don't think he's gonna feel it.
So let me ask you this. So I feel like I yes and I
this
read
church talk.
the Bible and I
She's
say
sweating.
yes, and I will be good to my neighbor and I will make love,
Love to my
husband if he ever looks at me again.
He will in
And
about
I'm sorry.
30 years, he'll be interested.
Yeah. Probably.
Patty, something I know about you because we do know each other. We do know each other.
Yeah.
We do know each other a little bit from a group that we were a part of. A baking group.
It was
Because
baking
you
group,
had a baking business actually.
I did.
Tell us about that.
Patty cakes.
Isn't that cute?
Yeah. We met. She was baking baklava.
That was what I was doing, clearly.
Oh, you were making the baklava.
Yeah, because you're also in the baking group.
Well, that's how we all met. And you were
Yes.
doing cross cookies
That's right.
and hot cross
the
buns.
sugar
Hot cross
cookies.
buns and sugar
With
cookies.
white
With
frosting.
white frosting.
Yeah.
White is a color. And so people say, those sugar cookies have no color. And I say, they're white. That's a color.
Yeah.
And
I
I was
always say that.
making rich, nutty baklava with lots of syrups.
That's right. I got it mixed.
That's right.
And you're famous for making
Patty cakes.
patty cakes.
I made some cakes called patty cakes. And my favorite was a cow print cake that I made with chocolate and vanilla buttercream frosting.
Oh, that's darling.
And it was called a cow patty cake.
That's darling.
Like a cow patty, like
A cow patty is
poop.
poop.
It wasn't poop. It was chocolate cake.
Is that comedy?
I think it is. I think it is. It's a play on words.
I'm learning.
It's a play on
I'm
words.
learning. Okay.
Cow patty
I
references
don't know
her
if it's like
name.
hard hitting comedy.
Okay.
I haven't laughed once.
Now, I want to know just things that you feel safe sharing about your daily ritual. You have a
I
vibrant.
thought maybe you were going to ask about my labes.
No.
Okay.
But I'd love to hear about that. I can
Dear
only
God.
imagine that they're perfect and almost Barbie-like. And like if you were, they bounce back. Like they're so filled with collagen still. After you have a child.
I've been weighting my labes down, and you know why.
Well, yes. Mine are purple
Stretching
and
them
wrinkled.
You're stretching them.
I'm trying because that's what my husband is interested in. So.
But, you know, you have a vibrant Instagram page. And you love to talk about plants and trees and flowers on your walks. And I find this to be really illuminating. Tell us about it.
Oh, yeah. Well, we live in Los Angeles, and there's such a variety of vegetation. And every time I go on a walk, I see something new, and I love it. And that's all.
And you share with people.
I just like to discover new things, and then I put them on the...
And then if somebody's in a
great.
box all day in an office, they don't get to see the nature. You're sharing it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
I also have a better question.
Is it a competition?
You recently went on a train cruise.
Yes.
I love that
did.
song. I mean, they have lots of songs.
Drops of Jupy?
Tell me.
God, what a great song.
Oh, that's a train.
That's my ringtone, actually.
That was good, Paula.
I can sing if I need to. The night of day. I don't know if we're allowed to sing on the podcast.
Actually, I did learn that you can sing songs or play songs if you're talking about them critically. If you're like talking about actually like what that thing is about.
Then you can sing it.
Then you can sing it or play it.
I love that.
Interesting, right?
Yeah. I'm familiar with that song. What's another train song that people might know?
Hey, soul sister, on the Mister on the radio,
Stereo, the way you move it.
I love
How did
Mr.
you get
Mister.
invited on this? Are they a Pharaoh band?
Sorry, it took me a
Pharaoh
minute
band.
to
Favorite
understand.
band?
They, no, but now they're up there. I'm now an official trainiac. But before I just went, I have a friend who did stand up on the ship. Nick Swartzen does stand up.
Can we get him on the show? Can he come on the show?
Are you, sorry, I just feel like you've been asking mostly about who else I can help you get on the show.
It's my job.
Ding,
I'm the
ding,
producer.
ding, ding, ding.
So if you could send me a list after.
Maybe after the podcast.
Thank
We can discuss
you.
it.
Right?
Thank you.
Sorry to lay the smack down, Paula.
No, thank you.
I'm not worried about it. I like it.
We appreciate that,
appreciate
Patty.
it.
We appreciate. Well,
I
listen
can feel
to
there's
us.
a ton of sexual energy on this couch. That's a lot.
Okay.
That is a lot. What's
This-
happening?
Here we go.
Always. I can't help it. And I apologize.
So she pulls a lot of tail. It's confusing, but she
Anyways, go ahead.
Okay.
Trainiac.
I really want to know more. Trainiac, yeah. So I'm a Trainiac now, and I went on the cruise with Nick and our friends from The Binge. 2 was another movie I did.
Yes.
And Nick was in it. He plays Santa Claus.
Yes.
And then I was in that with him, and so we all went. Kyle and our friends all went.
And why wasn't it on a train? Which is the most obvious
that's a
question.
great
That's a great
question.
question.
It's on a
Very
boat.
It's probably one of the greatest questions.
That's
you've
the best
ever
question
asked.
that's
That's the
been
best
asked.
question. You guys should.
Okay, I think it's time. It's time to play a game.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
great.
Great.
It's my job to make sure things keep moving.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
Like a train.
Like a train. I was going to say, like, keep it on the tracks.
Keep it on the tracks. Keep it on the tracks. All right. This is the water game.
This sounds fun.
It does.
Waterboarding.
Put that. No. Okay, so what we have here is a jug of water.
Ooh, okay. Jug.
And don't worry, I'm not going to play, but I'm going to narrate for our guests.
You just
who
made
are
the guest
listening.
open the water
okay.
bottle
Ooh,
for you.
I like this bag.
Okay.
Oh.
All right, here's what you three do.
Okay.
I'll just start it off so it's not so much. So here's what we do. I saw this on the YouTube.
So much. That is so much.
Okay.
Glop, glop.
Now, one at a time, you go around and you put a little bit of water in the glass.
Okay.
And then you keep rotating, trying never to spill it.
Like you just did.
That doesn't count.
Okay.
You try to not let it go over the top.
Okay.
So we see
Okay.
which person is the one who loses
Who's it?
by going over the top.
And you get a booby prize.
I forgot about a
booby
prize.
prize.
I forgot
Yeah,
about
booby
any kind of
prize.
prize.
What is that like?
A loser.
So you
No,
start,
that's
Lana.
not what it
Nipple
is.
twist?
No, it's not what
Lana,
it is.
you start by filling the glass.
Okay.
Fill it just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Well, sure. No, you
And
can't
she can
take it. No,
hold
you've
it?
got to do it. You
I was
have to
gonna
do it on the
say,
table.
this
You
feels
got to
like-
you got to lean forward
For how long does she?
as much as she wants.
But without losing. Oh, I see. I want to make somebody else lose. Right?
That's right. But make it fun. So we go around a couple times. Don't do the whole thing. Oh, what a bitch.
Here.
Oh, I don't understand it. I don't understand it.
It's literally crowning over the top.
It's crowning. Thank you. I was trying to figure out the word. It's the water is crowning on this glass,
Bubbling and crowning.
but it's not coming out the edge.
It will not give.
It's like when
Everyone's
when
leaning
you're
in.
with a guy or whatever, an object, and you're like, there can possibly be more room for that, and it just keeps going.
Are you talking about your vagina?
Ah,
It spilled.
I made it.
Alana lost it. Great game. Great game.
That was fun.
That was a really good
That was
time.
really
That was
fun.
good, clean fun.
It was
Paula.
good.
It was good, clean fun. All right. Well, that's all the time we have
Can
for
I
Patty.
drink it?
Yeah,
I
it's
thought
fresh
maybe
water
she was
from a
gonna teach
faucet.
us an improv game. Since there's an
Well,
editor.
I would have loved her to, but every time she tries to say anything, you two go off on a tangent, and she doesn't get a damn word in edgewise.
I'm
this
just
one's
learning
kind-
so much.
This one's
Yeah, let's
fun.
get some
It's
more.
called Zip Zap Zop.
Oh.
And you
Okay.
send a zip and a zap around in a circle, but then it can morph into sounds.
Ooh.
Okay?
Okay, that could be fun for
So
our
I'll
podcast
start.
audience.
Okay? Zip.
Zap.
Zop.
Zip.
Zap.
Zop.
Boop.
I've been discluded.
This.
I thought I was going to play, but nobody's tossing me zips or zaps. So never mind. I'm out.
Who are you talking to?
It's like you have an
I'm just
audio
letting our
diary
audience know what's
over
going
here.
on. That I'm sitting in it. There's a foursome of people sitting here. Yes,
Okay.
I'm a producer. I get that I'm different, but there's a foursome of people, and I was discluded.
Here we go again. I'm different. I'm so different.
Well, we
Jeez.
really had a game going.
See, so thank you, Patty.
We really
It's okay.
had
So-
that game
I've
going.
got plenty of stuff to do, so go ahead and keep playing the game.
No, let's invite her in. She's
Okay.
sulking.
Okay, you
zip.
Zap,
Zop.
Zip,
zap.
Zop.
Beep.
honk.
I'm out.
You're out?
I
Wow.
don't understand. But I don't like
I was
changing
doing
it.
rolls, and it threw you. I was
you
doing
did
rolls.
roll.
Those were very good rolls.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Patty.
Now, you carry a mug that has your name on it. Is that
It's
because
the name
it
of
was
a
made-
restaurant, and it just happens to be similar to my name.
I like it.
This gets me off on.
Oh,
that's not what I meant.
oh, I thought. Okay,
I have something that's been nagging at me.
sure.
Now, you're part of the Marvel multiverse, right?
Yeah.
Do you believe in a multiverse? If so, could there be a universe where you spell your name in this way, and then what other ways could you spell your name, and how could this possibly be? And do you believe this? And please say no. It's so upsetting to me.
You just asked
It's
her
not
7 questions.
That I believe it. I know it. There is a multiverse.
This is what I was afraid of.
There's a different dimension where there is a Patty with this T, and it's also me.
This is terrifying.
It's absolutely happening at the exact same time
Yep.
right now. We could go pop into that universe if
I'm
if
there.
we
I
wanted to.
straddle.
I think
straddle
in
a
one of
couple.
those universes, if that's the case, that I might also be a star. And you know what the first thing I would do is? Get my car detailed.
Okay, let's wrap it up.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that was fantastic.
that
We
for
learned
you.
so much about the way you get into character, the parts you've played, who you are as a person, what you do in your downtime, and your hobbies.
Crazy things she believes.
Ye-
But she couldn't be more wonderful.
I think she's very smart.
And I think she's
You all
beautiful
are
in and out.
wonderful.
Yeah,
In
she
and
really
out.
is.
Out, maybe more. I'm
no,
just
I
saying.
think actually in maybe more. Not to disagree, best friend.
well,
but
maybe
she's
there's
maybe
work
more-
to do on the in, but out is perfect.
No, the inn is filled with light and
Sure.
joy.
Okay.
More than you could ever, get
That's
from an
fair.
organized
But there's
religion.
you can always do more on the in.
I'm headed straight to therapy.
Do you want to leave our viewers, listeners, with some words of encouragement?
Yeah.
Great.
Listeners. Some days may feel wobbly and soggy and sticky and boo. But then there's always another day. The next day, the sun comes out again, and it's another opportunity to go again, try it all again, and just do it different.
I like it.
The sun will come out tomorrow.
Yeah, the sun will. That's exactly it. The sun will come out tomorrow.
I love that. that
Patty
so much.
Guggenheim, everybody.
Patty Guggenheim, thank you
Patty
so much.
Guggins.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Multiple Talking Women is hosted by Lauren Burns, Ariane Price, and Lisa Shurga, and produced by Cara Fano and Amelia Misko at Stampede Ventures for the Stampede Podcast Network. Okay, I'm done now.